All right, guys, we're going to have to put the meme coin on pause. I am starting to think that I'm chopped and I am unk. Reason being, the stream chat in my watch along has told me that I need to go to Turkey. New hair, new teeth, new everything. That $500,000 that we were going to raise for the meme coin, gone. What we're doing now, we're going to raise $10,000 to get me to Turkey. And we started that today. We made two bets. One in the UCL and one in NFL football last night. Put them on the screen right now. Money! We're halfway there. No, we're not. We're actually like less than 1% of the way there. But Coventry versus Portsmouth, 2-1 victory on the road. They had to go and make it interesting at the end. As you all say, that is the Coventry City way. Happy with the 3 points. Interesting stuff that happened in this game today. Let's talk about the lineup. Let's talk about who missed out. Let's talk about the injuries. Let's talk about how the game unfolded. Let's talk about some standouts and just what to expect going forward. Shout out to Portsmouth fans, by the way. Everyone in the comments of my pre-match review video was really fair and really respectful. We had some good conversations in there. Sorry you guys lost, but you guys did play hard. Anyways, let's look at the lineup for today. By the way, next order of business, I already told the watch-along chat this. The next away game, because we do watch-alongs for all of them, is Wrexham on Halloween. My costume is in the mail. Keep an eye out for that. Now, here was today's starting lineup. It was a back five, back three. Make of it what you want. Probably looked the most like a 3-4-3, I'd say. Ellis Sims up the middle for Haji Wright. I did say I would have liked Ellis Sims to maybe start against Blackburn and Haji Wright to start this game, but doesn't matter now. No. We had Brandon Thomas-Asante. That is legitimately all that mattered. Sox to the bench. I think it's okay. I don't think Sox has been at his best this year, but that's no disrespect to him. It's just that Brandon Thomas-Asante has simply just been better. Grimes and Torp holding it down the middle, and then Milan and Jay Da Silva down as our wingbacks up and down the pitch, traveling all of that ground. So, pretty interesting lineup. Wolfie finally got his first start. Happy birthday to him, by the way. He got the start in between the two center back, parting like the Red Sea. I thought he played particularly well today. So here we have it. Here's the tail of the tape. We did not hold possession. We held 43% possession. I've been starting to see a downtick in our possession being held this year. The boys are okay with being behind the ball. Obviously, when you run a 5-back, you're not going to have a lot of the ball. You don't need to have a lot of the ball. However, look at the XG that was created. 2.41 XG. That is pretty high. We created less than 1 against Blackburn. So 2.41 XG gets us 2 goals, just about where you'd like it. 19 total shots to their 15, 7 on target to their 5. We had way less passes. We had way less possession. But my favorite saying, I'm about to trademark this, is all possession isn't good. You need to have meaningful possession. Southampton, Birmingham City. They both played today. Southampton lost. I don't know what Birmingham City did. They won. Shocking. They won. But look, they didn't have possession. These are the teams that love to just hold the possession backwards and side to side. Doesn't always work. Look at that. Wow. I swear I didn't plan this. 67% possession to 33. They lose 3-1. It's not about just holding the ball. You need to be meaningful with it. And that's what the boys did today. Milan Van Ewijk had a bit of a frustrating day today. I would have liked him to come off a little bit earlier just to avoid that red card. But he ended up not getting one, so we can't complain. He got that yell in the 50th minute. Now, let's go to the goals. Brandon Thomas-Asante. I cannot say enough about him this year. Let's look at my first goal reaction right now.
Unk, you know the squirrel from Ice Age because you were from his time. Unk, answer me. Bro, this Unk slander, I'm also not from the UK. Ellis! Oh, get in! Please don't be off! Oh my god. Again. He scores again. He scores again. Brandon Thomas-Asante. Oh my god, he's the best player in the championship. Oh my god. He's just always in the right place at the right time. Always in the right place at the right time. Come on! Let's go. Let's go, man.
He scored a few goals like this season. He scored like that against Derby. He scored like that against Sheffield Wednesday. Just right place, right time sort of thing. But that doesn't happen by accident. That's elite level positioning. I used to think Haji Wright had the best positioning on the team. I'm starting to think that Brandon Thomas-Asante is nearing that level, if not better at this point. He's so good. He's actually better than Haji Wright at holding the offside line and not drawing himself offside and just using that balance to lean but not take a step forward, wait for the ball to break and just pounce on it, get a tap in. Tap it or not, still on the goal sheet. It literally looks the same as what his second goal was.
Ellis Sims, try not to fall. Challenge. Level impossible. Yes, Ellis. Oh, bro! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! God! Oh my god, he's so good. Oh my god, he's so good, bro. Oh my god, he's so good. Oh my god, Brandon Thomas-Asante is so good. Ellis, to freaking BTA. Come on, give me those points, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. Guys, Brandon Thomas-Asante is becoming one of the best players in the championship. Genuinely. He's the best player in the championship this season. I do not care what anyone says.
Which was such a calm and collected finish. And I said some things in that clip. I probably put them in there. I think he might be the best player in the championship right now. I'm being so serious. I think he's been better than Philogene recently. Ipswich lost again today. I cannot say enough positive things about Brandon Thomas-Asante. His passing accuracy has been up recently since he's moved into that number 10 role. Earlier in the season, he was a little bit of a loose cannon. He was still productive, obviously. He was just always shot out of a cannon and just, how do I even describe it? Just chaotic. But now it feels like everything that he does is just even calculated. Like, oh, sorry, I don't have my screen on. He had a little bit of a lower passing accuracy today. So he was 71%. Last game, I believe he was 86%. So he was a little down there today, but does it really matter when you're bagging 2 goals? What about this guy? He tried to score from the halfway line. If he scored from the halfway line, I don't know what I would have done. I think I would have just passed away. But what do I even say about the man, bro? Honestly. Also, huge shout out to Ellis Sims for making the most of his opportunity today. I didn't realize he actually had both assists in this game. The one that I want to highlight is the second assist because the first one was relatively accidental, but still, to be fair play. You credit him for it. Beautiful hold-up play. I was kind of making jokes here and there about how he can't stay on his feet, but this time, he tripped, he got up, and he put a good ball in. But hey, Ellis Sims is very strong. He's very good with his back to the ball as long as he can stay on his feet and keep his balance. He held off a defender, took a touch, found his man through. There was actually, I believe, 2 men that he could have played through. I was yelling for him to put Mason Clark through, but I actually didn't see Brandon Thomas-Asante making the even better run, which was the correct choice. Because obviously we know Brandon Thomas-Asante is ice cold with the finishing this year. I hope he did a knee slide. I didn't get to see on the broadcast because I was just freaking out and jumping around as you saw in the video. But I just don't even know what to say about this man. I mean, he's unsittable. He is absolutely the most important player in the team right now. You've got your Grimes, you've got your Torp, but Brandon Thomas-Asante is just doing it all. And it's not just the score sheet. It's just the morale of the team. It's the press from the front. It's the passing. It's the unpredictability. It's the first touch. It's just everything with him. I can't glaze him enough. I've just been so impressed with him. This is the first time this season since the Sakamoto injury where we didn't see that Sakamoto and Milan van Ewijk link up down the right side. And I think we probably felt a difference. I don't know if you guys feel the same. Let me know in the comments. I think that maybe Milan didn't have that right-hand man to lean off of going down the right today, which maybe led to that frustration. Obviously, also, he was beefing with the Pompey players all day, but glad to see him stay composed for the most part, not get sent off. Now we'll move to the back line. Carl Rushworth, great as usual. I mean, statistically, I think he just broke the record for the longest duration of a clean sheet in Coventry City history, which of course they have to go and concede at the end. Shout out Reese. Reese had popped in the chat and said that he needed a clean sheet and 1 more goal for a huge payout on a bet. So we were all hoping that he would get that, but did not end up coming through. Very sad. But hey, if you're going to concede, at least let it be late in the game. Even if the ref is going to somehow give the other team an extra 2 full minutes, including, letting the ball go out of bounds, giving them the corner, this and that. That game should have been called. They didn't deserve the opportunity. If it was a tight game and, maybe then they scored in the extra time to make it a 1-goal game, but it was just a non-contest, in my opinion. It just didn't feel like they were threatening at all. Wolfie had a really good clearance late in the game to keep that clean sheet going before we ultimately ended up losing it. I thought he looked comfortable on the ball. I mean, for someone who just came in the squad, let's see, what did he do? 88% passing accuracy. Obviously, he wasn't making, any super dangerous passes, but he had 9 def cons, pretty cool. 33 touches. Now, how does that compare to the rest of the boys? Bobby Thomas was making a lot more dangerous passes today, and it reflected in his passing accuracy. Surely that's the lowest he's had all season, but I still thought that he played good. See, he had 55 touches, so he was a bit more involved. Yeah, he played 8 long balls. I don't think Wolfie played a single one. He only played 2. He didn't complete any of them. And then Kitching on the other side, also a bit lower. 90 minutes played, 60 touches. So he had the most touches. He played the most long balls. How about that? 54% long ball accuracy. You gotta love that. That's definitely something you need to sort of master when you play a 5-back because it might be hard to get forward sometimes. I think we saw that a little bit today, but ultimately the class broke through and we took our opportunities when we were there. I thought we probably could have scored 1 or 2 in the first half. That did not fall. But all that matters is when you get the opportunity, you convert. And we got the points. I mean, I said 1-0 to this game. I'll take a 2-1. Obviously, why would I be upset about that? A lot of good results in the table today as well. You can see them above my head. I'll slide it over. Southampton go down again. Charlton take down Ipswich 3-0. That's a crazy result. Hull take down Leicester. Derby Norwich. Not that it matters too much for the position in the table, but Liam Manning probably getting the boot very soon. And Sheffield United Blackburn, not too bothered about that one. But a couple teams at the top of the table lost who we really would have liked for them to. Millwall got a win. Hey, they're creeping up. The post getting bummed by Coventry effect is real. They're on 20 points now. Where's QPR? QPR haven't played yet, but they get a win. They're right back in the playoffs right there. So very interesting stuff. And now we know Middlesbrough play tomorrow against Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday ended up getting an emergency loan keeper. So they will have a little bit more of a chance. I still think that they will probably go and get the points. But wow, guys, wow. Coventry City, 7 wins, 4 draws. What? That was not English. Anyways, 23 goal differential, 25 points, 5 wins out of 5. If someone was trying to do the United strand for Coventry, they would have been able to cut their hair. What a time to be a Coventry City fan. I am loving every single moment of it. Thank you all if you made it to the end of this video. Please let me know down below your thoughts on this game. I'll be completely honest with you. When I do watch-alongs, it's harder for me to really analyze the game. So maybe I didn't go as in-depth as I would have liked to today. These are just some of my notes from the game against Blackburn. I was able to really sit down and think about things, but you know, just gathering as much info as I can. Those were kind of my thoughts on the game. You will see a Watford pre-match review coming out tomorrow. I'm going to go finish that edit right now. I have a special guest. His name is Stanislav. He is the producer of the Fellas podcast, if you know what that is. It's a really big podcast. I'll explain it more in the video. Thanks again. If you made it to the end, please subscribe, like, get down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Are you satisfied with the 2-1? Are you upset about the clean sheet? Do you not care? Maybe it takes some pressure off our backs. Let me know. And peace.